Welcome back. If you're dealing with chronic pain, then this is the place for you. Welcome to Living with Spinal Stenosis. I'm your host, Miss No More Back Pain. Doctor's not the boogeyman. Make an appointment today. Hello, we're looking for Miss No More Back Pain. This is Dr. Chronic Illnesses Office. I hope you're doing well today. We noticed you missed your appointment and we wanted to check in and help you get rescheduled. Would you like to set up a new date and time now, or would you prefer to call us back at your convenience? Today I'm going over the tests doctors use to figure out what's going on. I'm not a doctor and this is not medical advice, but I give my experiences of some of the tests that I've been through and some of the research I've done for myself. I share because now it's a part of me. I want to help you understand what's happening in your body so that you can advocate for yourself, so that we can create community, awareness, resources, and empowerment. Well, you may be dealing with a different chronic illness. I'm living with lumbar spinal stenosis. Spinal stenosis is when the spaces in your spine narrow and start pressing on your nerves. It's most common in your lumbar spine, represented here. This is your lumbar spine. And a lot of people also have it in their cervical spine. It can cause pain, numbness, tingling, and even weakness. So you may have these symptoms, so you go to the doctor. What should you expect? First, the doctor will start with a physical exam. This is usually done right in the doctor's office. Here, the doctor will not diagnose spinal stenosis on its own, but it's a great starting point. Your doctor will look at how you stand and how you move. He may have you stand and lean over or bend over and touch your toes. He may look to see if you're hunched over or leaning to one side or leaning forward when you walk. He may check your deep tendon reflexes with a rubber mallet, click, and your leg pops out. You may be asked to push or pull against your doctor's hands with your legs or feet. This checks for muscle weakness. Your doctor may check your gait and ask you to walk down the hallway. Sounds simple, right? But your doctor is looking for certain clues, like limping, foot dragging, imbalance, and any kind of awkward movement. In spinal stenosis, people often have something called neurogenic claudication, which means walking causes pain or weakness, which improves when you lean forward or sit down. If this happens to you, then let your doctor know. Your doctor may do the straight leg raise test. You'll lie on your back while the doctor lifts up your leg slowly. If it sends pain shooting down your leg, that's considered a positive straight leg raise test. This test isn't reliable for diagnosing spinal stenosis. It's just a starting point. Here's the thing. All these tests give the doctors clues, but none of the aforementioned tests diagnose spinal stenosis. Now, if your symptoms and physical exam suggest a spine issue, your doctor may order imaging tests. These help them actually see what's happening inside your spine. So let me tell you how the different imaging tests show what's inside. An X-ray gives a basic picture of your bones. It can show things like bone spurs, arthritis, or changes in your spine alignment. An X-ray does not show nerves, disc, or soft tissue. If your pain is caused by nerve compression, an X-ray can easily miss it. What's a CT scan? A CT scan is more detailed than an X-ray. Sometimes they use a dye to help the nerves show up more clearly. So if they ask you to take a dye, then you understand where they're coming from. But the game changer for spinal stenosis diagnosis is the MRI. The MRI gives doctors a 3D detailed view of your spinal canal, discs, nerves, ligaments, and tissue. The MRI is essential. It shows if your spinal canal is narrowing and exactly where that narrowing is happening. It reveals if your nerves are being pinched or inflamed, which is the root cause of pain, numbness, and weakness. It helps the doctor determine the severity of the compression so they know whether to recommend physical therapy, injections, or even surgery. If you've been dealing with back pain and leg symptoms for months or even years, don't be afraid to go see the doctor. Take it from Miss No More Back Pain. Living with spinal stenosis is possible. Get the proper testing and medical care. If you're dealing with chronic pain, well, then this is the place for you. I know it can feel overwhelming. Information is power. Don't ignore the signs. Don't settle for, we'll just wait and see. You know your body. Trust yourself. Advocate for yourself. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We're happy to have you as a part of our community. We're all struggling through this chronic pain and illness, and share your story below.